Today we're going to be learning how to solve quadratic equations by factoring. You are already familiar with the process of using the distributive property to multiply polynomials. Let's say we want to multiply two binomials, x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 2. Then we have to multiply all the terms of the first binomial by all the terms of the second binomial. This will give us x squared plus x plus 2x plus 2. We then have to add up the terms that have equal variables and equal exponents, and then we get x squared plus 3x plus 2. This is the product of multiplying these two binomials. You are also already familiar with the process of factoring polynomials. Let's say you have the trinomial x squared plus 3x plus 2, and then you want to factor that. Well, that's equivalent to x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 2. Those are the factors of that trinomial. Now think about this question. There are two numbers, a and b, and when we multiply a times b, we get 0. If when we multiply a times b, we get 0, what can you infer about the values of a and b? Now, remember that any number multiplied by 0 equals 0. So the only way to get 0 as a result of a multiplication is by multiplying by 0. Therefore, if a times b equals 0, we can infer that either a is 0, b is 0, or they're both 0. In other words, one of them must be 0, or both of them are equal to 0. That's the only way to get 0 as a result, as the product of a multiplication. This is known as the zero property, and we can use this property to solve quadratic equations. Suppose we have this equation, x squared plus 3x plus 2 equal to 0, and then we want to solve this equation. Well, then we can factor the left side of the equation, the trinomial, and express that as the product of its factor. So that will be x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 2. Now, the fact that we have two factors that will multiply equals 0 means that one of them is 0 or the two of them is 0. We call that an inference. We can infer that. So if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to negative 1. On the other hand, if x plus 2 is equal to 0, then we know that x is equal to negative 2. So we have two solutions, negative 1 and negative 2, to this quadratic equation. You can verify these solutions by substituting them in the original equation and verify if the equation is true. You should try that.